Have you ever wanted to explore the world of Irish mythology? Now you can. Powered by the 5th edition of the world's greatest role-playing game, the Heroes of Tara Player's Guide contains 3 new classes, rules for chariot driving, headhunting, curses with meaningful consequences, and many more features, all dedicated to bringing the ancient world of Irish legend to vivid life on the gaming table. Get your copy on drivethrurpg.com today.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Commercial Insurance. Business owners, meet Progressive Insurance. They make it easy to get discounts on commercial auto insurance and find coverages to grow with your business. Quote in as little as 6 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company. Coverage provided and serviced by affiliated and third-party insurers. Discounts and coverage selections not available in all states or situations.
And welcome to Dice to Roll, the Queerest Pathfinder Podcast on our planet. We answer hard questions like, is the translate spell subbed or dubbed?
Ooh, I think that it's dubbed. I think that in real time, not even. I think that when you cast translate, I think that you other people hear one thing, but you hear completely different. It's like they're not even speaking the language to begin with.
That's interesting because that's like, to me, that's the first thing that I would assume, right? Mm-hmm. But here's the reason why it throws a wrench into it. Because I feel like most people
their
think...
lip flaps don't match, of course. But
Yeah. But specifically, the amount of intricacies that come into localizing when you're translating something, right? Like, a pun isn't going to translate well. A turn of phrase isn't going to translate well either. So, how the fuck does it...
Like, well, the spell is fucking translate, not localize.
Yeah, okay, but then that means, like, if I were speaking French and you cast translate on me, instead of saying 80, I would say 420, 420s, which
I think that translate, because it's magic, it's like, for example, when somebody speaks a language that isn't their own... Like, I'm Latino. A lot of my family speaks Spanish as their first language. Like my abuelita, she thought in Spanish her whole life. And when she'd speak English, she's translating it in her head before speaking it. Well, I mean, it got more natural over time, but like that's how, at least when you're first speaking the language, that it's like. And I think that it would be kind of like, because I think it would be natural because it is magic and because magic is supposed to make it, like, it is a convenient thing and stuff. But I think it would sound just a little off, but not enough to, like, make it difficult to speak to somebody. Like, very slightly off. Alternatively, if you, for example, are speaking to somebody who is speaking in sign language, I think it would dub in like a basic sound. And the inverse to that is if you exclusively speak sign language or something because you can't hear, I think you could probably use translate to have literal subtitles show up.
Yeah.
Though I think that there would probably be a better spell for that, but I think that translate would be adapted to also make another spell called like subtitle or something over time.
The way that I think magic works in any high fantasy setting, and it's just my personal opinion / headcanon, is that magic draws from the knowledge of all those who have cast before you.
That's nice.
Yourself included. So when you're using something like translate, it's not just like literal translations. And it's not like the AI that Google uses now, but back when Google used to use actual people for translations, it's like
the golden age.
not everything can be perfect. Things will get lost in translation, like puns, like colloquialisms, but it's not like you've like run this conversation through like 30 different languages and that's the end result that you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
I always sort of thought of it as like, especially for someone who practices magic, they would probably attune it to how they would attune most spells to how they, I guess, to their certain tastes. Like, not every fireball would look the same, for example. So not every translate would look the same to whoever's casting it.
So you're saying some people will have it dubbed, some people will have it subbed, and send to personal preference, and there is no right answer.
There's no one that's better than the other.
Yeah. Okay, I actually, while we were discussing this, I think I had my answer, which is the mysterious third option. I guess fucking mobbed myself ubbed. I don't think it changes what's being said. I think it temporarily makes you understand a language. For a brief while, it gives you understanding of that language, right?
Well,
I feel that's the most...
Isn't there another spell, though?
Nope. I don't think so, at least.
I thought there was.
Comprehend language.
A comprehend language was renamed into translate.
Oh, well...
Kill yourself.
Then...
Because of fucking Dungeons and Dragons said comprehend language, and they own those two words. So Paizo was like, well, we can never use comprehend and language.
Then I changed my answer. If it was comprehend language and is now translate, I think it would probably be like that you could just understand the language for a while.
It makes more sense, because I feel like translate, if you're going to rename spells and you have comprehend language and you're like, we have to rename this, translate makes sense, because it's like, yeah, but it accidentally adds a lot of questions into the world building, whereas if it's just I understand the language for a while, it becomes easier to understand it as a spell. It's not that you're casting it on someone and you're translating what they say. You cast it on yourself and now you're understanding what they say. There is another option.
Mm-hmm.
It's magic. A wizard did it. None of it's real. Go get a job, nerd.
Boo. I want to argue.
Yeah, I love arguing. We have to do it.
I love arguing with you, Derry.
I know. I like that we match each other's we match each other's energy when we start spitting and hissing.
Yeah.
Okay. But with that, do you have any final comments on subbed, dubbed, and mubbed or whatever? Or shall we?
I just think it's a joy to share language in the world despite where you learned yours, and I think that it's beautiful. And one thing I do like about modern technology is the like real-time translation apps that people have. I think that is very cool, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
And that's like literal real-life translate spell.
Honestly, it is. I don't know how much of it is not using AI, and obviously fucking blah, 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 AI, fuck it. But like, you gotta admit,
that's a better use for it than
yeah. If you're going to use AI, it shouldn't
for something
be
like that.
It shouldn't be for creative purposes. It should literally just to make stuff like that easier.
Generative AI is the one that we really hate.
Boo. Here at Dice Roll, we're taking a hard stance against Gen AI. Controversially.
If you listen to our podcast and you use Gen AI, I hope you fucking kill yourself.
And Spotify, I'm looking directly at you now. Anyway, if you listen to Dice Roll, we recommend you don't use Spotify, because Spotify is riddled with AI, and also the CEO is a Zionist, and also he spends his money in the most insane, evil ways possible. Just get a different app.
Canceling my Spotify premium, yeah.
Honestly, I did.
Yeah.
Anyway, fellas, would we like to play Dungeons and Dragons 4th edition?
No.
Oh,
Now,
good lord.
See, you thought I was going to say 5th edition, but it's 4E.
No,
Which,
no.
you know, it's
Even worse.
Coming back.
No.
It's coming back. There's guy, you know.
My problem isn't the mechanics, Derry.
Mm-hmm.
It's the ethics.
I'm not playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Just carte blanche, fuck all D&D. You know what? Fair. Do we want to play?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I was trying to think of something else funny to say. Do we want to play Kids on Bikes? No. Do we want to
No.
play some Pathfinder?
Yes.
Okay,
It's the only answer we'll accept here.
sure. You know what? I'm glad for the loyalty. When we last left our adventurers in the Abomination vaults, the Fogfen few, accompanied by Facera Witchhelm, made their way into the Abomination vaults at last. Before heading deeper, they made a few stops along their journey. They met with Otari Ilvashti, the ghost of the Rose Guard, who was able to give them some insight into the troubles that they were facing along their way. They met with Hans, the Cunty Hand, who they were able to bring down into the floors below. Facero jumped off a bridge. The Fogfen few talked with... They did, though.
They did, though, is the thing. They did
The
that shit.
They did that shit. The Fogfen few talked with Quora Azanre, Queen of Ildaris, and found out that the elf that they had met in the tavern in the laboratory was actually one of her cousins who had gone missing some time ago. They also found that Ildaris had been attacked not only by a dragon, but by a ghost of a cave worm. The cave worm of Belcorra Harovex, the one you stumbled upon the corpse of some time ago. Knowing that you would have to defeat these creatures soon before Ildaris suffered another attack, you made your way deep into the wilds. And you came across a building shaped like Wanda the Wandering Machine's face. Upon going inside, you found Wanda, who was visibly startled to find you there and advised you to run. But alas, it was too late. A mysterious figure spoke to you from atop a flight of stairs, introducing themselves as Decimus Drescu, a nosferatu Haringar, who is the master of Wanda the Wandering Machine. Evidently, he had turned Wanda into her robotic form with awful magic, and currently owns her very soul. He commanded Wanda to attack you, but she refused, instead siding with you to battle against the Nosferatu. Now, you four and Wanda stand against the Nosferatu and his trolls, and you will come to fight against him in the Vault of Riches of Belcorra Haruvex. And fellas, would we like to slay a vampire?
I'd like to nix a Nosferatu.
You'd like to beat a bloodsucker?
I'd like to vanquish a vampire.
It's pretty good. Okay, you know what? You get a hero point.
Yay! I have too many. I can't take another one.
You can't skip 4. You're already a tree. Luna, you get a hero point.
Oh,
Hell,
okay.
she didn't do anything.
I was quiet this entire time.
It overspilled.
What the? Give my success to other people.
Sorry, Ritz, that's just how it works.
Fucking kill yourself.
Okay, fellas. Silk, Fiore, Facero, Ulrich, and Wanda. The 5 of you stand at the bottom of this ornate hall. At the top of a stairway stands a Haringar Nosferatu, pointing pointed, clawed fingers at you as his bat-like ears twitch in the dark and his blood-red eyes glow like bloodthirsty pinpricks. As he points, his 2 Haringar trolls kind of snicker and come out of the dark, teeth bared and eyebrows twitching. As you all stand in place, you know that you must slay the vampire to relieve Wanda the Wandering Machine from her many, many woes. And so, everyone, we're gonna roll initiative. Right out the gate. Let's go.
No one. Just kidding. Rolls really well. 35.
Wow.
There you go.
Uh-oh, Oh! 2 people's got a nat 20!
Well, I'm guessing one of them was a...
It wasn't me.
Oh, what? One of them was you, Luna, which is great.
Yeah.
The other
no,
one was
I
the
know.
worst possible
But
candidate for a nat
Yeah, the
Other one,
yeah.
it's, I fear the other one is Decimus Drescu himself.
But why though?
You know what? It just means I can do some crazy funny shit. So I
yeah, funny.
Crazy, funny, fucked up shit.
Crazy, funny, fucked up shit.
Derry, why don't you give me another curse?
Oh,
Would you like to?
Would you like to?
The unfortunate truth is you notice about nosferatus. They don't have the curse of vampirism. They can't give it out
they're
to more.
fucking lonely forever because they're losers.
Yeah, it's
Is
that
that
one
why?
speech from Willem Dafoe's fucking
Yeah.
Nosferatu the Vampire.
And also Nosferatu 2024. Fuck you.
Or no, I forget what it was called. Yeah. Where he oh man, you know what? I mean, if I talk about Nosferatu
It was Shadow
too
of the
hard-
Vampire.
Shadow of the Vampire, thank you. Shadow of the Vampire. Just paste that back in. If I talk about Nosferatu for too long, I'll go crazy because my hot take is I think Nosferatu is better than Dracula. I'm sorry. Shall we?
In terms of being scary, yes.
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 We
We should.
also the tragedy of it all. Anyway,
Dracula's for gooners.
Dracula's for gooners and Nosferatu is for gooners
No,
who don't shower.
that doesn't mean that I don't like Dracula.
I was like, wait a minute. Ritz, what's your favorite vampire?
Oh, Lasat.
I fear that does not help your case.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Decimus Drescu. And as he comes down the stairs, he is pointing at you all, and in that horrid voice, he says, "You will not be leaving this place." And he's going to start by casting, gasp, Toxic Cloud!
Well, we shouldn't gasp if that's what he's cast.
Oh, you should really not gasp. You should hold your breath. From his fingertips, poisonous green fog starts to swirl, and he conjures it and then throws it at you. And this bank of fog, it billows out towards you all, and it is going to come around the doorways to stop you from trying to break this door down and get out of here. And that's going to target all of you, and you're all going to need to make me a fortitude save.
Fuck off.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna use one of those pretty little hero points. Jesus.
I'm gonna use my only hero point.
You could take the other one, I'll allow it.
Okay.
30.
Jesus!
Silk, that is a success. Fiorita is a critical success. Ulrich, that's a success. Facero, that's a success. And someone else got a failure. I don't know who that was.
What do you mean?
It just says there's an extra failure, but I don't know who that belongs to. That's weird.
Hey, whoa, I see that fucking icon. Derry, get that motherfucker out of this fight right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Derry,
What?
there are 3 vampire cunt enemies.
I
I don't need a
don't-
4th person to kill.
I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't see anything. It's going to be 6d8
Alright.
poison damage. So, people who saved, you take half. People who critically succeeded, you take none. Some people are going to take slightly more.
Ow.
Okay. And this poisonous fog is now just kind of here, and it will remain here for a while. It's actually going to be a kind of a problem for you guys. And with his last action, Decimus is going to start very dramatically walking down the stairs, claws kind of running down the the banisters. And as he speaks, he says, "You have fought valiantly to get this far. Many in the vaults have spoken the name of the Fogfen few. Alas, you have come to the one place that you should not have." That's going to be 25 feet in your direction as he dramatically walks towards you all. And that is going to be his turn. Luna, it is your turn. You heal for 2 damage thanks to the split head bow. You are in the middle of a fog cloud. You can't see shit. All creatures within are concealed to creatures from outside, and all creatures outside are concealed from creatures inside. So long as you stay in here, you're not going to be able to see any of your friends, and also every turn you're going to take 68 poison damage.
Yep. Okay. Ulrich then is going to move 25 feet to the left, so he can at least see the Nosferatu. Yeah, and one of his guys. Then, well, they felt the extent of that gas. So I think Ulrich is going to go for a Fortissimo composition rallying anthem.
Okay.
Performance check is 37. It's not 20.
Oh, that's a critical success, my friend. That'll work.
So composition is +3. So AC saving throws are +3.
Jesus. Okay, well, drop down that emanation on you. And let's give everyone the rallying, the Fortissimo composition effect. Okay, cool. Ulrich, you start. How are you playing this? Is it on the lute? Are you whistling? What's the look?
Singing, actually. He has the bow.
Oh, shit. Beautiful. Okay. Ulrich, you start singing, and I think magic kind of creates this backing vocal to what you're doing. It's amazing. And everyone, you feel brave enough to take whatever Drescu is going to dish out. And you have 2 actions left.
1 action, I moved.
No, you got nat 20.
Oh, right. Silly. Oh my god, in that case, rare spell incoming.
Woo.
4th rank noise blast.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm going to need Drescu and his little guy to make a fortitude save, please.
Okay, let's see. So Drescu gets a... Yep, they both fail. They both fail. Roll me that damage.
Damage is 18 damage.
Nice! Okay, they're both going to take this, and it's going to suck for both of them. How does this look, and how do you, hit him with this spell?
I like to think that Ulrich is being, somewhat flashy as a sense of, distraction. Hey, over here, don't pay attention to them. And when there's, a dramatic break in his singing, he closes his hand, and a burst of the same music that's emanating around him blasts in between Drescu and the thrall and explodes into them.
Woof. Okay, Drescu lets out a snarl, and obviously the the thrall whimpers, but they're quickly back on their feet. And now Drescu he's moving faster. He's no longer striding, he is running. His arms are trailing behind him, his cloak is billowing. He looks... This is such a fucking niche thing to pull up, but for all my homies who watch Father Ted, he looks like Bishop Brennan running at you. And that's gonna really... That's really gonna tickle your fancy if you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, it's not important. Point is, that is your turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. Silk Witch Help!
Yeah?
You're in the fucking smoke bank of green fog. Every turn that you spend in here is going to be a turn that sucks for you. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna fucking... move? I'm gonna move?
Sounds like a good idea.
I'd like to move over here. In this little nook. I can see both of them still. Both of them on this side. The other one. Fuck them. That's not my problem. I would like to cast on Count Drescu, Vision of Death.
Okay, go for it. Wait, hold on. What damage does Vision of Death do?
Mental.
Okay, that's fine. Keep going.
About to say, he's got a brain for sure, that word.
I was worried it was void damage.
No.
Okay, so he has to make a will save, right?
Yeah, and I sure hope you don't succeed my 29 will save.
I mean, he's got a pretty high will, but I guess we'll see. Let's find out. Oh! Yeah. Ay caramba, that's a nat 20. His modifier didn't matter there. Silk, you pull up like that. You shoot a nightmare directly into his head, and he turns and looks at you and snorts a little derisively and says, "You think you can beam fear into my head? I fear nothing."
So he's under his breath, "It'll do you no good to fib."
Okay, and Silk, is that your turn?
Yeah, I can't fucking do anything else. He's unaffected by my stupid Chungus spell.
Okay. So, it should be one of the Troll's turn, it looks like. Okay. And that's going to be... Yeah, so you're healed for 44 HP.
Why is it healing me?
What's healing you? Oh, the Troll's not doing that.
I didn't say the Thrall. Why the
Troll
fuck
is going
my
to
mortal
run...
enemy's fucking baby child?
Oh, well, you do hear over your shoulder...
Silk, like, looks over his shoulder, like, extremely confused.
There's nothing there. What are you talking about? It's
he
one of the
knows
Troll's
what's
turn.
going on.
Someone is here, it would seem. But I wonder who it could be. Oh, what a mystery.
It's fucking Poop Stink the Indiscriminate or whatever.
I don't know what you're talking about. One of the Trolls is going now. He's a fair bit away, but he's going to run 1, 2, 3. He's going to be on the edge of the fog cloud, and he doesn't really know what's over there. So he's actually going to back up with his second action. He runs up to the fog bank, looks into it, and then he spends his last action running up to his master. And that's his turn.
Okay.
Fiore, it is your turn.
Many such cases. Okay, I'm gonna move 20 feet with my first action, and then I'm gonna move 20 feet with my second action. I would move more, but it's too far. So that I'm in front of one of their Hogger?
Yeah, in front of the Hringar Trolls of the nosferatu. I can just make noises with my mouth, and they don't mean fucking shit. Hringar Trolls.
They do, they're called words, is the thing.
These words are meaningless. Okay, what now, Dave?
With his last action, he's going to, I think he'll just attack.
Okay, go for it.
Favorite part about playing a melee. Or a martial. I don't have to worry about this. 33.
That's a hit. You slash into the troll.
14 damage.
Very nice. He takes it. The troll lets out a yell, but he's still going. He's still slashing at you. He's got his fucking great club, and he's trying to hit you over the head with it. You're an awesome hero.
That's my turn.
Okay. It is going to be Facero's turn. And what's Facero going to do? Okay, this is so funny. Silk, you are fighting, you're battling against this, and then you see Facero fucking levitating out from above the cloud. They are casting Fly. They fly out above. Instead, they're going to use their last action to cast Force Bolt. And pointing their mace, a bolt shaped like an arrow explodes out of their mace and shoots into Drescu. And that's going to be just a one action, automatic, 3d4 plus 3 damage. And that's going to be 14 damage. And Drescu kind of snarls again, but, that don't bother Facero. Facero is now floating above the cloud, which is great. It's now Wanda's turn. So, very, very early on in this campaign, Ritz, you had asked, why don't we just knock Wanda over and steal from her?
Yeah,
you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so this is why you shouldn't have done that, and I'm glad you didn't. So Wanda is going to open up her energy projectors.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
2 cannons from her sides. And she fucking blasts an electric fucking cannon out from her side, and that's going to be... She's going to move over here so she can catch one of the trolls and Drescu, and that's going to be both of them have to make a reflex save as she explodes out a line of electric damage. So this one has to make this, and this one has to make this. That is a failure and a success. And Wanda does... How much damage is this? 14d6.
Whoa.
That is going to be 46 electric damage to the troll, and half of that to Drescu. 23. So Wanda just kind of to the side, chunk, a huge electric blast out, which nearly fries out the Nosferatu troll, and certainly kind of singes Drescu. And I think Drescu kind of turns and looks at her and snorts derisively and says, Wanda, you know that every single one of your petty acts of rebellion is just adding more zeros to what you owe. You shall have to earn 100,000 gold by the end of this fight. But merciful that I am, I will allow an installment plan over many centuries of work. And Wanda kind of just whips back your warranty has expired. Hey, and just so you know, Silk, just because since we're talking about if you had done this and like tried to steal from her, chances are you would have failed that save, meaning you would have taken 92 damage. I'm going to say that would have one-shot killed you back then.
Wow. I wasn't gonna do it.
You did consider it, though.
Me, I did, but Silk wasn't gonna do it.
Well,
Don't blame the son for the father's sins.
That's Wanda's turn. The Nosferatu troll she just fried, kind of, and you see some of those singes clearing off of them. And that is because the troll has fast healing. So what they're going to do, this is going to be a crazy thing, is they're going to run up to Silk. Yeah, they run up to Silk, and with a club, Silk, this horrible, unclean-looking Haringar, who doesn't look like they've dated in years, they smash you with a great club.
Silk screams, not because he's being hurt, but because he's a germaphobe.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be a miss because of Rallying Anthem. Because it's a miss by 2, and Rallying Anthem gave +3 AC. It would have been a hit. Quite a nasty hit, even. But Ulrich's music is keeping you safe, Silk.
Smiles.
He's going to try again. This time, he's going to try deck Silk in the jaw. And that's going to be a 33. That one is a hit.
Ew.
So this time, this is a punch in the jaw, and Silk, that is going to be 18 damage.
Ouch. Okay.
Oh. Sorry.
Silk lets out a very disgusted noise I'm not going to make.
You gag.
Yeah.
And then, you know what happens?
Huh.
The troll uses a reaction. Rally. Trigger. The troll ends their turn more than 30 feet away from their master. Effect. The troll strides up to their speed towards their master. This bitch is kiting you.
What the
1,
fuck?
2, 3. Yeah. He kind of like hisses as he scampers back towards Drescu.
I will fucking flay you.
And it is now Drescu's turn. And Drescu also heals some injuries. That is 10 HP back. Drescu kind of like calls out and says, "You are all so very, very brave. You were even able to slay Azenray, one of Belcorra's favorites. You have done us all a great, great aid in doing so. But I fear..." And he's now going to step towards you, Fiore. "We are nothing as weak as he." And he's going to start, Fiore, by lunging forward to bite at you.
Okay.
And that is going to be a 42 hit, Fiore.
It is.
So he lunges forwards, and if you had any more flesh available, he would be going for like your wrists or your shoulder. But because you're an armored boy, he's got to go classic. He lunges for your neck, and those fangs bite into your neck. And immediately, obviously, You're squirting blood because, ow, that's not a great place to get bit. And you feel a dry tongue licking against a wound. He's drinking your blood!
I'm not doing it, but there is a girlish scream, and he's like, ew!
So Fiore, that is going to be 29 damage. And he's going to make an athletics check. Does a 36 beat your fortitude DC? It does. Mm-hmm. He starts sucking up your blood. He immediately restores 15 HP, which, he gets that. And you are drained 1 because he's got some of your blood, bro. That's 10 damage to you, and you have a -1 on all your con and fort shit.
Okay.
And also, I'm gonna let you know, /neg, this drain condition is going to stay for a week unless you get a blood transfusion. Like in Nosferatu.
Normal.
Ulrich, you've mastered vaccines. Now you have to be a phlebotomist.
Jeez.
And that is going to be
put every
Drescu's
little
turn.
thing. Just put every little thing about me not being a Filipino nurse into Ulrich.
Oh, Ulrich. Salamat po.
Okay, and that is going to be Drescu's turn. Hey, Nurse Ulrich to the doctor's office. Whoa.
Oh, jeez.
That was bad. So something was healing Silk. Drescu is biting into Fiore. The thralls are running up and smashing into people and then running away. What do you do?
Oh, jeez. Okay, then I think Ulrich is going to move a little bit closer in preparation and take a shot at Drescu.
Okay.
30.
30 is going to be... That's going to be a miss, but if you'd... because of... Because this is a longbow. If you'd stayed even 5 feet back, that would have been a hit. So let's move you down.
Well, okay.
So do you want to?
32.
32 is a hit. Roll me that damage.
6 damage.
6 damage. He takes it. And that continues your rallying anthem, right?
Yes, everyone take rallying.
Okay. Well, drop that for me again.
Yep.
And, awesome. Okay. As you continue singing, the bow punctuating your performance, Drescu pulls away from Fiore, red blood streaming down his face, and he looks at you with a haunting expression of unfulfilled hunger. Silk, it's your turn. Jesus pleases.
Hey, girl. Now, I don't care if this isn't an actual weakness, but in a lot of vampire movies, the way to kill them for good is burning them alive.
Mm-hmm.
Fireball.
Fuck it, right?
Yeah. Fuck you.
Drop that fireball.
Oh, sorry. Drop that dun-dun.
Don't drop that dun-dun.
I'll move him into a place where it makes sense that he casts this, but there's kind of like a little desk behind them that's right next to the staircase that he just came down. Silk aims at that after stepping out behind Ulrich.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't catch Fiore, don't worry.
It doesn't catch Fiore. I like to imagine anytime Silk is casting like a spell like this, he's like internally doing like the mathematics to be like, if I cast at this angle, at this space, with this velocity, that'll do it. And you're just doing it and it works.
Yeah.
Math magic.
He's incredibly smart. He's incredibly good at math. It's not even magic, he just does that in his head.
Shrieks and screams erupt from the fire, and that's going to be... Oh, someone got a nat 20. It's one of the thralls!
I actually
Fuck you.
think that it's okay.
Wow.
I think that
It
even
burns
though
Fiore's eyebrows.
No, he's literally resistant. He's got a resistance to fire, so it doesn't burn his beautiful eyebrows that he loves off.
He grew himself.
Listen!
So It's 2 successes and one critical success.
And this fucking sucks.
They're strong. But you are chipping away with area damage. Remember that is your strength here. You aren't just hitting one person for 17 damage. You're hitting 3 people 3 times. So that's going to be youch, and no youch. So you hit them all. There is a scream of anguish, but then they are walking out of the fire. One of them looks much finer than the other. It's Drescu. The other 2, well, actually, no. One of them was able to hide around the pillar a little bit. Drescu and the troll, unfortunately, were singed by this. Mm-hmm. And I think the nosferatu looks at you, Silk, and then just points. He wants your blood next.
Don't point at me, that's rude.
I point where I please.
No manners these days.
And then one of the trolls is next. The troll's going to make a will save. And he's fine.
Uh-huh.
But he kind of, as he's stumbling, goes... And what the... He's just babbling incoherently. He is stunned. Which is a weird thing to happen.
What
and then
are
you hear
you doing?
From over your shoulder, Silk.
God.
Okay.
What is happening?
I know
Silk,
what's happening.
You feel a presence.
I feel presence. What is it?
I don't know. There's something here.
Yeah, something. I fucking wonder what.
Who's to say? But it seems to
You!
cast confusion on the troll. Which, the troll loses an action because it is stunned. When it shakes its head to kind of understand what's going on, and its turn starts, it has 2 actions. It yells, and it's going to rush for Wanda, and it's going to try clobber her. And it's going to be a whomp. And that is a miss. And that's his turn. He was stunned. He swipes after moving. He uses his reaction to run back up to his master. Fiore, your turn. So, Fiore, you've been bitten pretty badly. Blood is gushing from you. You're not bleeding. This is for flavor. But he has drained you, and you're feeling woozy.
I think his first action is going to be casting Lay on Hands on himself.
Okay.
Just because it's,
As a heads up, you can cast Lay on Hands on undead creatures, and it will do that damage.
Oh, I know.
But you'd rather stay alive.
I'd rather stay alive. I thought a lot about using Holy Light, but I cannot justify Fiore wanting to cast a spell right now.
That's totally fair.
So, alas. My healing.
You restored 30 HP. Very nice.
I'm gonna smite the Nosferatu.
Okay, you smite the Nosferatu.
And then I'm gonna attack. 32.
That is a hit. Roll me that damage.
Please be hit with the unmitigated power of the sun.
Well, Fiore, that's 22 damage, but you know what happens? He doesn't take all that damage. You know why?
Why?
Because the troll next to him, the one that you were fighting before, lunges in the way and says, "No!" and takes some of that slash for him.
Well,
he uses his mortal shield reaction.
I'll do fucking damage to him too. Relax.
So that's going to be... he will take half of the damage from the attack. So that's going to be...
What about the... because he's undead.
Yeah, that's something as well, isn't it? So I'm trying to figure out. He's going to take... so he's going to take 11 damage, and then the Nosferatu is going to take 11 damage as well, plus the vitality damage.
Okay.
Which will only affect him.
Yeah. Because he's the undead one, right? Or the others are...
Yeah. Yes. The troll throws himself in the way, taking some of the attack and hissing, and Drescu turns and looks to you, wincing a moment as the vitality scourges him, but then he kind of chuckles a little bit and says, "Do you not see what money can buy? unending loyalty from those who wish to have but a scrap of your power. And the troll nods feverishly, hissing at you, Fiore. I will remind you, these are just normal dudes. They're not even undead. They're just weirdos.
It's just envy.
Well, it is then going to be Facero's turn. And Facero is, as they fly towards you above the cloud of poison, they kind of point a weapon down and says, "Second fireball." And they're going to fire! Just like Silk. That's going to be in the same exact spot.
Silk was marking it for them.
They're all going to need to make a reflex save, and that's going to be a success, and a success. So 3 successes. So they're going to take... Oh, wait, no, sorry. This time, the Nosferatu only rolled a failure. Hooray! So the Nosferatu is going to take full damage. Youch, Drescu. But the 2 trolls are going to take half.
This as well.
And as the fire emerges, you can see that the trolls aren't looking particularly well. And certainly neither is Drescu. But he stares now angrily because he's looking to get some of that HP back, fellas.
Motherfucker, you're not getting it back from a witch helm, I'll tell you that. Not to put the rest of you on blast, but...
It's Wanda's turn. Wanda is going to do something really funny. Trample. Wanda spends 3 actions fucking bull rushing these guys. Stomp, 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 stomp. And all of them are going to need to make a reflex save as Wanda tries to crush them under their giant feetsies. Wrong person, Wanda. Okay, well, I know why that's not working, but it's fine. I'll figure it out.
Peace.
That's going to be a fucking... Stop that. Stop. Okay. That is a success. The second troll gets a nat 1.
Ooh.
And then Decimus Drescu is going to get a success. Okay, so success, critical failure. And Wanda's trample is going to be... Trampling each creature. Plated fist, okay. To each of them, that is going to be 17... Okay, half of 17 to 1. Wait, why did he take no damage? What's his resistance? Oh, shit! He takes no damage from that because of his success, because he has a resistance to all non-magical physical attacks. Jesus!
Huh.
Oh.
But to the others, they one of them takes 9 damage, and the other takes double of 17, which is 34. And as Wanda storms through, I think what happens is Drescu just kind of sidesteps Wanda's attack and turns and looks. Like, they got stumped a little bit, but not enough for it to hurt. And Drescu kind of hisses and says, "Wanda, my darling, this is no longer amusing. You will surrender now, or face millions of gold in debt." And Wanda kind of lets out a kind of mechanical chirp before saying, "Go fuck yourself." And that is going to be Wanda's turn. The next Nosferatu troll is certainly getting his ass beat a little bit. But you know what? Don't matter. He's going to start swinging at Fiore. Swing 1! Miss?
Aww.
Oh no, that's a miss. Well, I guess he better use his swing back action, where if his last action was a great club strike that missed, he can use a second great club strike at his max attack modifier. And that time it's a critical hit! Ay ay ay, Fiore! That's a nat 20.
What's all the nat 20s?
I don't know, man. We're getting a lot of them. I'm like scared. Fiore... Oh, Jesus, that's awful. Fiore, you are fatigued. As he hits you, you just... Oh, man, that blood loss is getting to you, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're fucking ruined right now. you have a -1 to your AC in saves, and you can't use exploration activities while traveling. Not until you get a full night's sleepy. So that's going to be Fiore. Great googly fuck, that's 44 damage.
Okay.
Fiore, well, obviously minus some resistance, but like still not enough. That's 42 damage. Fiore, he hits you over the top of the head. Your ears are ringing. Oh god, that blood really... Ooh. Ooh, you wish that wasn't the case. With his last action, he just kind of... I think he's gonna go at you. And I think he is making an intimidation check against you. And of course it doesn't fucking work. That's a 19. A 19 against your will DC is not a critical failure, but it's close. He just jeered at you, and you're like, what?
He's not paying attention to that.
Yeah. It is now top of the round 3. It's Drescu's turn. And Drescu kind of grimaces and says, I would love to come for you, elf. But you are admittedly getting quite unfavorable hits to me. As such, I will continue. And he turns to you, Fiore. With you.
Alright.
So he's gonna try drink your blood again, bro. So he's gonna strike at you. And that is a miss. Snarling, he is then going to swing with his claw instead. He's not gonna get any blood this turn. But this is a hit. That is going to be a 34, Fiore. You are going to take damage, and I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Okay.
That's 20 damage. Fiore, you're fine, you think. But for a moment, you feel the blood gushing from your neck almost turn into sand.
Ooh.
And I don't know what that is, but I'm sure we'll find out at some point, huh? With his last action, Drescu is going to cast Undeath's Blessing.
Never a good thing to cast.
He looks at his 2 allies and chooses the one who took the hit for him and says, You have earned my favor. And he touches the troll, and the troll's skin grays.
Did they just turn undead?
They don't seem undead. Fiore, you're not getting an icky feeling from undead. But something just happened. And the troll starts going... and you're like, man, Jesus. And that's gonna be his turn. Okay. And also he takes a little bit of vitality damage because of Fiore's cool sword attack.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 1 damage.
1.
1. Ulrich, it is your turn. You're still healing up a little bit. Fiore is getting fucking chewed over there.
Okay. Then Ulrich is going to hit Fiore with a... Running out of 4th ranks. 3rd rank Soothe. Not Packed Life. Not that one, Soothe. Whoops. So that on Fiore would be 25 healing.
Okay, Fiore, you restore 25. Your body is in hell right now.
Thank you.
But at least your mind is feeling a little more calm. Shit. Okay. And Ulrich, you've got 1 action left. What now?
Attempt to hit at Drescu, hopefully.
Okay. Go for it.
Yeah.
That's a natural 1, I'm afraid.
Hey, you gave me.
You do have that other hero point.
I'm gonna be using that. Thank you. It's 24.
Did it add a
Probably
plus 10?
this. No, I don't think so.
No, it didn't.
It didn't.
No, that'd be a 10.
So would that be 34 then?
Yes.
Okay. 34.
Okay, that's a hit, but once again, that's a reaction as the Nosferatu Troll jumps in front of his master and goes, "Ow!" The other one, the one who didn't get the favor, he's sucking up to the master now.
Oh my god.
So he'll take half damage, and the Nosferatu will take the other half. But you still get Rallying Anthem up.
Yep. So the damage from the bow is 7.
Okay, so half to the troll and half to nosferatu.
And,
So that's 4 damage each.
and then everyone gets rallying back.
Woo! Okay, more alive, everyone. Well done. Silk, it's your turn. Jesus.
Well, what Silk does is he pulls out the fucking solar shell flower.
Oh no.
I'd like to hold that.
Okay. Yes.
And I think what he says is typical of a bloodsucker to be glutting yourself instead of defending your life. And he's going to shoot him. I want to activate it actually before I shoot it, obviously.
So how does the activation work?
It's an action. It is. For the next 1 minute, whenever I strike an enemy with the shell flower, I do an additional 3d4 persistent fire damage on a critical hit, or twice on a critical hit.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't used it yet, so it's replenished. Can I use the solar shell flower with Hand of the Apprentice, or is
yes,
that
you
fucking
can.
overkill?
Hand of the Apprentice, basically, lets you make a strike using your intelligence modifier on your weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Normally it's only on melee weapons, but I think that's stupid. So you can use a ranged weapon.
Okay. Then
So you make a spell attack roll here.
it's gonna be 35.
35, very nice. Well, yeah, that's gonna be a hit. Roll me that damage.
Okay, so on the side of the solar shell flower, that's going to be 12.
Okay.
No,
Hold
that's
on.
not right.
Hold on. What's this do?
Plus 34 persistent.
Hold on. 1 second, hold on.
Fuck out.
I'm going to allow something to happen. I think I'm going to allow this to count as natural sunlight. Because that's how the solar shell flower works, right? It charges up sun power and then uses it to blast.
Exactly. Oh, thank you. I was only using it because it's like the step below.
But what that's going to do is it's going to be a ting in a second.
Okay.
I actually think I'm going to need to make him a fortitude save with this attack that you're doing.
Okay.
But you are going to do 12 damage plus 3d4 persistent damage, plus will you add your intelligence modifier, please? Okay, for a total of 17 damage plus 3d4 persistent fire damage, because you have set him on fire, and he shrieks. And I'm going to make a fortitude save. This isn't exactly how the rules work, but rule of cool.
Perfect fun.
What is your... Oh, I'm going to assume your spell DC is higher than 21.
It is. It's higher than that.
What happens is he stumbles back and screams. And he raises his hands to the air as he's stumbling backwards. He's not taking extra damage. He is slowed.
Oh, shit.
When the Nosferatu is in direct sunlight, which I will count as long as he is taking damage, I'm going to give him 40 saves instead of it being automatically because, fair is fair. He is going to be he's going to be slowed every turn. And he shrieks, says, "No! The hated light!" And he's stumbling back. Oh, shit. Which is bad, right? This is bad for him. And you remember, right? Vampires have weird weaknesses that don't work normally.
Yeah. Silk blows on the top of the solar shell flower, and he's like, I didn't think that would work. That was a worthy little ruse, wasn't it?
You have 1 action left, right?
I took it out. I activated it.
Wait,
and I shot it.
but Silk, hold on. I'm going to allow you to do something, because I think you forgot you had something, and I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah.
The Accolade Robe has an activation. Review. You retrieve an item from your robe and then recall knowledge.
Oh, let me recall knowledge.
Do you want to remember what you can about vampires, and specifically Nosferatus?
I've read some romance novels on it, yeah. Can I use academia?
Absolutely. I think I will allow it.
It's not even because he studied them, it's just because some of his favorite book series. There you go.
Private, please.
I literally did it private.
Oh, awesome. Cool.
You son of a bitch.
Sorry, it looked public to me. Yes. So, what you know about vampires is that, specifically, nosferatu have 3 weaknesses. They don't like sunlight. If exposed to direct sunlight, they become slowed. The slowed condition increases by 1 each time they end their turn in sunlight. Mm-hmm. If they lose all their actions this way, they're immediately destroyed. Secondly, stakes. If you drive a stake through the nosferatu, it immediately drops them to 0 HP and prevents them from healing from 0 HP, even in their coffin.
Oh my
Staking a nosferatu usually takes 3 actions and works only if they're unconscious. Okay?
Oh, okay.
If the stake is removed, nosferatu can heal above 0 HP again. Blah, 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 blah. If the nosferatu's head is severed and anointed with holy water while the stake is in place, the nosferatu is destroyed forever.
Beautiful.
And lastly, revulsion. A nosferatu can voluntarily come within 10 feet of brandished garlic or a brandished religious symbol of a holy deity. To brandish garlic or a religious symbol, you have to take an action like you're raising a shield. If the nosferatu involuntarily comes within 10 feet of an object of their revulsion, they immediately begin fleeing for a round. They need to be 10 feet away from it. They can't come any closer. They hate it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they're weak to. Sunlight, being stabbed, which, shit weakness. I also have a weakness to being stabbed. and holy symbols.
Okay.
Neat, huh?
Neat.
Do you share this information?
Oh, yeah. I think that he whistles, which I can't do to Fiore.
Oh, you mean like this? Oh, fuck. I did it so
wow.
badly. Don't even look at me.
Jesus.
Continue. I fucked up so bad there. That's embarrassing.
Fantastic. He whistles over to Fiore, which neither of us can do. And he says it out loud. I think that he just says, Fiore, holy symbol.
Okay.
Well, Fiore says that groggily. But you know what, Fiore?
Mm-hmm.
As Silk's turn ends, you are going to restore 41 HP.
Okay, I'll take it.
And over your shoulder, Silk, you hear a voice that says, "Your suffering will prolong forever!"
Silk looks so tired, and her bag's under his eye. He will take care of this after.
Okay. Next is going to be the Nosferatu Troll, who immediately shrieks and steps in front of his master. No more shooting him. In fact, no, he's gonna run at you he's gonna run at you, Silk. He spends his whole turn, and he's gonna fucking beat you.
Oh, no, touch me again.
And this is a different one. He's also touching on you, bro. 40!
I fear that that's a fucking crit.
You're a little out of range, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, he's outside of your range, Dave. I'm so sorry. Well, let's see how much damage that is.
What a fucking bomb.
46 damage!
Is that the critical or
That's the critical. He does not one-shot you.
Oh.
What he's gonna do is he's gonna strike again and try two-shot you. That's gonna be a
fail.
A fail, yeah. And then he uses his reaction to run back to his master and stand in front of him. And that is his turn. Fiore, it is your turn. Holy shit, you are jumping up and down. Everything hurts. Everything sucks. What is happening? This Nosferatu is being trouble.
I fear that I would just brandish something, but I had something planned. I'm going to use Vital Luminance.
Oh. Okay.
It's one action.
Mm-hmm.
And I glow with bright light in a 30-foot emanation. And dim to the next 30. And I gain an internal pool of light called a Luminance Reservoir, which begins at a value of 4.
Okay.
At the start of turns, it increases by 4. If an undead creature damages me with an attack or spell while it's in that bright light, it will take vitality damage to equal to half of the luminance reservoir value. I can dismiss it to deal damage or heal myself over time.
Okay.
But it's less about the effects and more about the fact that it does have the light trait. And
it's from the sun domain.
And it's from the sun domain because I'm a paladin of Sarenrae.
You know what? Again, maybe bending the rules, but I think that's very cool.
Unfortunately, the thing is that, like, I maybe it's bending the rules, but he is a paladin of the goddess of the sun. Specifically.
I think, unfortunately, I'm going to have to give you that, right? So you are now glowing with actual sunlight. And the nosferatu is screaming and stumbling back. It hurts! No!
It's very Iari. I think his hair is, like, glowing like the light. Because his hair is curly like it's fire.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, you literally look like you have a hair, like a sun for hair right now. You look like you're using Ilari's captive sun, yeah.
This is what it looks like.
Well, as he is stumbling back, he's looking at you now, and now you see there is fear on his face. So, that was one action to cast this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now what?
Now I'm going to attack. I will use my famous hit with blade attack.
You do have an action to raise a holy symbol, by the way.
Yeah, 39 damage. 39, please.
39 to hit. Yeah, he's gonna take that. So roll me that damage.
13 damage.
He's gonna take that damage. No one is able to block for him.
And he tilts his head and he's like, I thought you weren't scared. And he pulls out the holy symbol, a gift from his parents that he keeps around God, where does he keep it? I think it's in his character design.
On his hip.
On his hip.
Yeah, it's on his hip. And as you do so, and it glints in that sunlight, he looks absolutely fucking terrified. All that confidence is gone. He's slowed, but also now because you have pulled this, without a save, he just needs to run now. He needs to be further away from you. Which is bad. This is really bad for him. Yeah. In fact, because you are now glowing, he's gonna... 27 does not beat your spell DC. He is now slowed too. Meaning, on his next turn, he's going to have to spend 2 actions. He only has 1 action, and he needs to spend it running away from you. Hey, just so you know, what he was going to do when he cast that undead thing on the other guy was so he could cast huge harm and heal himself. That's being removed from him right now. Well, it's Focero's turn, and Focero kind of snickers and says, and then they are going to cast Impaling Spike on the Nosferatu.
Oh my god.
Not quite a stake, but we're getting close, I guess. That's going to be a reflex save.
We're improvising.
That is a 35. That is a success. He'll take half damage. 14 damage to the Nosferatu, who is now... Drescu is looking so bad. All that confidence is gone. It is replaced by fear. And Focero turns and looks at you, Silk, and kind of cocks their head and says, this is fun. I'm having fun.
Oh, God, I'm glad you are.
It is now Wanda's turn. And you know what? You guys have gone to Wanda's shop many, many times.
We're loyal.
Wanda does carry items on herself, right? Do you want to remember what one of those items is?
The flaming, poisoning, killing sword of rage and doom, whatever it's called.
Bottled sunlight.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
Ooh.
And I think because you guys are doing this, Wanda is going to make a strike with a bottled sunlight.
I like to think
that it like there's just like a rattling noise and it fucking ejects from the
From
it's her mouth that opens, right?
Yeah.
It just shoots straight out.
Well,
Like a
let's
fucking
see.
potato gun.
I'm generating an attack for this item on their sheet, which is so funny. That's going to be... Oh! That's a nat 20!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Kill him.
Oh my god,
my
what is
God.
happening with all these?
Oh my god, kill him. You could do it, girl.
Oh my god, wouldn't that be fucking crazy? Wouldn't that be so fucking crazy?
You could do this, girl.
Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Dice come true. That's 4d4 plus 10 plus 3 vitality damage.
Kill your trauma.
Kill your trauma!
God, she deserves this so much. Women can do anything. Wouldn't it be so funny?
Wouldn't it be so great? It'd be so awesome. It'd be so cool. So that's going to be 31 damage, which is not enough to kill the nosferatu. But it is enough to get them goddamn close. And now, this is where it comes in. The bottle sunlight is going to... Okay. This mirrored bottle contains various chemicals dissolved in 2 solvents. Shaking the bottle induces chemical reactions that cause it to glow. So it has to spend an action to it first. During this hour, it can be thrown like a bomb. This requires a single action, like, you know, with another bomb thing. I will just say that I'm going to count it as this sunlight stuff. But once again, the Nosferatu has to make a fortitude save. However, because that was a critical hit, the rules for making a save after your hit is, if that was a crit, it means that save is going to be 1 degree of success worse. So let's see. That's a 28. Wanda's DC is a 31.
That's a crit fail then?
That's a crit fail, meaning that the Nosferatu, Decimus Drescu, who thought himself invincible because of how deep underground he was, far, far, far away from the sunlight, has lost all of his actions to sunlight. And I mean, he's only got 17 HP left, so we're being cinematic here. Drescu screams and cracks start to form up his face. Those cracks glow with the sun's light, and this ancient, horrid thing that has no place in this world anymore starts to disintegrate into dust. And Decimus Drescu is immediately, totally destroyed.
Holy shit.
I think as the trolls turn and scream and just drop to their knees, I think combat is over. They're not fighting against you. Not when their literal reason to be here is gone.
Dice Will Roll will return after these messages. We now return to Dice Will Roll.
The 2 trolls have dropped to their knees and are just weeping and sobbing over the dust. They're kind of like scrabbling it up in their hands and like rubbing it on their faces and shit.
Oh.
Cero lands next to you guys. Exhales a little bit. The fog cloud disappears.
You're sitting on the floor.
You're sitting on the floor, and then you witness Wanda stomp over to one of these trolls and just fucking stomp on their, like, fucking smash them in the face with their leg. And he goes,
Jesus Christ.
I ain't gonna stop him.
Kill! Kill!
Oh,
Kill!
That can happen in the background.
Yeah.
As soon as combat's over and everyone's like, oh, okay, well, that just fucking happened, didn't it? Silk throws his fucking arms around the back of Ulrich's neck and like slumps. He dead weights on him and he's like,
Oh.
help me.
Ulrich immediately turns, catches Silk in a soothe 5th rank. 43 healing.
Give me that.
That's a lot better. You should carry me still, though.
You got hit pretty hard, okay.
Perfectly fine. And he fucking prestos himself to look not dirty.
And they pick Silk up.
As it should be. from Orlic's arms, he's looking over at Fiora and he's like, "You all right over there?"
Yeah.
Oh God, you're pallid.
Yeah, this is the grayest you've ever seen Fiore.
My goodness, you're like pink, like a dusty rose. That's not good.
Grayish pink.
He
Do I?
took a lot of blood.
Ooh, you need
Gods,
that.
can I do something for that?
I don't know if you don't look great, Fiore, like even beyond blood loss. And trust me, Sarah looks kind of blankly into the middle distance. I have seen symptoms of blood loss many times.
What do you mean? What? You what?
They were just ordinary men.
Fossey, you're scaring me.
Oh boy.
We need
But
to get
regardless,
this guy to therapy.
They shake their head and they look back at you, Fiore, and says, "This looks worse than just blood loss."
I mean, I don't feel great.
Well, it can't be good that you've been trained by a nosferatu. You, they can't turn you, but they certainly can affect you, which he has.
You can try roll to see
Yeah.
if you can figure out what the hell that is if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ulrich's gonna roll as well.
What would that be?
Whatever you think it might be. You tell me.
Can I continue with my vampire romance shit, or should I roll a occultism?
Absolutely.
I'll do
No,
occultism.
I think academic lore is totally fine.
Okay. Here you go.
I think Ulrich will do a nature roll for like natural healing. See if there's anything that they could do with that.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
All this while Silk is being princess carried, by the way.
Yep.
Fiore is gonna turn into a bones.
Not a bones.
Bones.
Silk, you aren't actually entirely sure. Most of the vampire novels you've read, yeah, there's some overlap with Nosferatus, but people don't really. They're not as popular in your
Yeah,
books.
they're always the villains.
Yeah, the books you read about, they're usually about Strigoi and Moroi.
Yeah.
But Nosferatus, they're not really. They don't have the widespread sex appeal, which is
Supporting
stupid, 'cause they're-
characters at best.
Yeah, objectively, they're the hottest. Ulrich, though, you know what this is, and you grimace.
Oh, great. Good.
See, yeah, Nosferatus can't curse you with vampirism,
But
but they do have another curse. They
Ah,
do
shit.
have their own curse. And that curse is the Curse of the Ancients.
okay.
And let me get this for you. The Curse of Ancients, the Plague of Ancients. My mistake. It is a disease that the Nosferatus carry. So not a curse, my mistake. It is a disease, an actual nasty, nasty disease. Plague of Ancients is a disease. It also has the virulent trait, which is bad. You must succeed at 2 consecutive saves to reduce a violent affliction stage by 1. A critical success removes it only by 1 instead of 2, meaning this is twice as hard to get rid of as a regular disease. What it does is that for the first day, you'll be fine. On the second day, you'll be drained for a whole day. On the third day, you'll be drained 2 and enfeebled 2 for a whole day. On the third day, you'll be doomed 1, drained 3, and enfeebled 3. On the fourth day, you'll be doomed 2, drained 3, and enfeebled 3. On the fifth day, you'll be unconscious all day. And on the 6th day, do not ask for whom the bell tolls.
Hmm.
Fiore's blood is going to turn into dust.
Oh,
So this is a disease?
Yes. A nasty, nasty, nasty disease.
Cleanse affliction?
Does Cleanse Affliction remove diseases?
Heighten to 3rd rank. Attempt to counteract the affliction if it is disease or poison. And 4th rank is cursed disease or poison.
Let's see. I think that might work.
Oh, my rolls have been so low. This is 23.
What I think you know... I think you do this, and Fiore, you just kind of cough and wheeze a little bit. You got a bit of a headache now. It doesn't look like that worked.
Fuck.
But what I will say is if you cast it in the morning after Fiore has made a new save at it, you might be able to nip it in the bud. Please, please, please.
Okay.
How are you feeling, Fiore?
normal. Totally, completely normal. He's not stressed out. Definitely not.
Well, if it's any consolation, first you got a werewolf curse. Now you got a vampire disease. All you need now is a Frankenstein kiss.
No, you're missing the mummy's curse and also
Yeah, I was
the
about to say,
invisible man,
what about
and
the mummy?
also,
It's not too late for me to put a mummy in this campaign.
and also the
Dude,
regular
don't.
guy who has alcoholism. Sorry.
What are you referring to? What are you referring to?
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, we were discussing this.
Wow.
Fiore develops a metaphor for alcoholism. Okay.
We were discussing this earlier.
Yeah. Well, Fiore, this sucks. And also, you're gonna need a blood transfusion maybe to deal with the drained condition you have. And also, you're fatigued. Jesus, that guy got up in your face. And for the record, we're not gonna talk about the blood transfusion beyond it happens. We're not gonna go into details because that's a pretty common ick to have. So, you know.
Yeah. 2 of the fucking 4 of us have it.
I haven't had a blood test since I was a baby.
All my testosterone brothers, I hate you.
Listen, man, I'm scared.
So, as you're kind of sitting there, you do hear the door creak open and then close, as if something is leaving.
Wait a minute! He hops down from Ulrich's arms.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong?
There's this little shit, and he's like power walking over to the doors, and he opens it to look out.
Oh wait, I felt myself get healed, but it didn't feel like
It's that
magic.
little wisp again.
Oh, I thought oh, the other one. Sorry. There's a wisp that was kind of harassing us, like making a menace of us. And Silk killed it, but its apprentice has now started to harass us.
I see. No further questions from Cicero.
At the very least, it healed me?
Oh, it's an ally.
No,
No.
Silk's neck fucking snaps towards Viscero, and he's like, "It's on sight if you see it."
But it healed you.
Because it's stupid. It's doing it to... I don't think it understands that healing us is helping us. It's trying to bother us, and it's trying to make us falter. So I don't care what it's trying to do, or what it actually does. I'm going to kill it.
That seems unnecessary.
Okay. My sweet darling love, I would never disagree with you on anything except for this.
All right. Then lose an ally who will heal you in combat, I suppose.
It's not an ally, Viscero.
It seems to take it, even if you don't think so and it doesn't think so. It seems to be doing so. So,
It was pretty helpful in the last fight.
would you have survived without it healing you?
Silk crosses his fucking arms.
Probably, but I would have been in a lot more pain.
See if Fiore loves that.
That's... I didn't say that. I feel just neutral towards it.
Silk walks back to the group, and he walks up to Viscero. He's got his arms crossed, and he glares up at Viscero.
Oh,
Cicero stares back at you.
Pinches their nose.
we
Ow.
should check on Wanda.
Oh, right. The key. Oh, my goodness.
Let's go.
Wanda.
Wanda has tied up the 2 trolls with her Wanda brand rope.
Oh.
How'd you
She
do
has
that?
at many times told you about ropes and bombs, which could have been yours, as long as you had the gold.
Mm-hmm.
And she's used it to tie up these guys, and she did use bombs.
Does she have hands?
No, but she has spider legs.
Wanda, how'd you do that? Wanda,
Wanda just turns and looks at you gravely,
how
and
did
then
you...
says, "The curse is broken.
How can we help you or are you staying?
Insert the key to unlock a prize."
Oh,
It's probably on his body, and Silk kind of kicks the dust that's on the ground.
Yeah, there's like robes and shit. A lot of
You like-
gold.
Oh,
Would you like to pick it up, Fiore, my love?
I will help you avoid touching the dust.
That's why I love you, and you're my best friend.
I would hope you love me for more than my dusting abilities.
Of course. I also love when you carry me over pits of mud.
I do that. I have been known
You
to
do.
do so. He picks.
I love you still.
picks through the robes and he's like, I don't know if this is anything, but and he finds a key.
A beautiful key, that's right.
Is it this?
Wanda fucking vibrates and says, "Insert for a surprise."
Okay, just tell me where. And he kind of lifts and he goes to unlock.
Wanda drops with a clunk, and just in their forehead you see a little slot.
Oh, there we go. And he kind of carefully inserts the key and turns.
And as you do, there's a clunk, and Wanda begins to shake, and light is kind of like coming from her eyes, and as she shakes and shakes and shakes, suddenly there is a flash of light, and the shell of Wanda the Wandering Machine falls open, and treasure spills out onto the floor.
Whoa.
And standing in that treasure is a dwarf.
Oh.
Yeah.
As soon as what you see before you is a Hringar.
Oh.
She is a dwarf. Her hair is black and a little matted in places. She was still a troll, but the dark circles under her eyes and the gaunt cheeks do betray that maybe once she was a troll, but she is a Hringar. She is flesh, she is blood, and she is relatively quite pretty, all things considered. Despite the malnourishment and, the curse, you can see a smile spreading onto her lips as she looks down at her grey hands and lets out a yes! Yes, 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 yes! Oh my god! I renounce everything! And I'm not going back! And she fucking throws her arms around Fiore, Silk, and Ulrich, all three of you, and squeezes you tight. And she picks all three of you up.
My goodness.
And she puts you down, and she starts kind of chewing her mouth, going, ugh. Skin! Oh, I'm soft! I've got soft skin, all things considered. Yeah. And nails! Oh, I forgot how nails felt. They're like hard but smooth. And my hair, it's weirdly oily. Ugh.
You have
I forgot about bathing. I need to bathe now.
Silk steps towards her and he's gonna press digitation. Just a quick.
Yeah, the grease and the oil.
It's like dry shampoo.
Yeah, you dry shampoo her, and she goes, yes, 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 oh my god, thank you! She hugs you again. Ow.
Pretty girl. There you are. You would, okay, your body wasn't in the machine, your body was the machine?
I was the machine. It was a curse. I don't know how vampires work. We did some awful magic. Yeah, I was turned into that construct. Oh, and I can speak and not in riddles? This is great. Fuck, fuck, tits, fuck, yeah, yes. Oh, the sensors are gone. Oh my god.
That's beautiful. Is your name actually Wanda?
Yes. She offers a hand. Wanda Wormrider at your service.
Nice to meet you. Silk shakes her hand.
She shakes, and I think she shakes it for a hot second. She's like, whoa. And you can just see her grinning as she has a bodily function again,
Yeah.
Wait. And she immediately starts rooting through the stuff she'd been carrying, and she pulls up a cooperative waffle, and she just immediately just pounces into it. And I can kind of, almost a little messily, scoffs it down and says, I can taste things. How
long were you in there? Or how long were you her?
I want to say... I don't know. I'm afraid I just don't know.
Do you know what year it is?
Look, all I know is that a long time ago I came here with Drescu, and she fucking stomps on the ashes, and the trolls in the back whine and scream. And I spent a long time buying into it was all like, when Lady Belcorra comes back, we'll if I can get 3 people to come into this with him and sell them stuff that I've bought from him, then I will be able to get more money, and they'll owe me stuff. It was like he was at the very top of this scheme, and then there was us three, and then each of us were supposed to recruit 3 trolls of our own.
Yeah.
It was like some weird triangle plan.
So he's
like a prism machination.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
yes.
And she turns and she looks at these. I'm gonna kick these bastards out. Smelly cunts. And shit, I'm good. I'm alive. I generally didn't think I'd ever get 10,000 gold to buy that shit back. It was because I spilled his coffee.
That sounds...
That's it. That's all.
That was
That's
all.
bad.
I know it's bad,
Ooh,
but I'm alive.
poor
I'm
thing.
me. And you know what? I'm claiming... She stomps over to some of the walls of treasure. I'm claiming this place for myself. I'm running this business, and I'm gonna be rich. His
Go,
whole
girl.
estate is mine. I am assuming it. And I'm relieving, and she points at the trolls again, I'm relieving you of your debts. You owe nothing to me. Now get out! And they're like, yeah, you 2 bastards. And I think she grins and says, look, I know that Ildaris is nearby. I'm not going back home. I'm happy here. I'm gonna reclaim everything, and I'm gonna make a killing. So I suppose, thank you, adventurers, for everything. And as a gratitude for everything, you have a permanent 15% discount in Wanda's Vault of Riches.
15?
That's a fair discount.
Silk.
15%? That's an interesting number. Where'd you get that from?
20? Is that good for you?
What was your freedom worth to you?
10,000 gold, apparently.
Damn.
We'll
Plus
call
30.
it 25. Oh, you did save me. Fine, 30%, fine.
I did say.
Well, you have a 30% discount on Wanda's Vault of Riches, and I'm claiming it for my own, and I'm throwing out all the ugly portraits he has of himself. It's just vain.
Oh, yes.
And
Replace them with prettier models.
You know what? I'll have paintings commissioned of yous. My heroes, the Fog Fen Few.
I'm really glad to have been able to help.
I'm really glad you did help. And I think she kind of beams and she gestures up the stairs. We have some very comfortable beds here if you want to stay.
I'd love to. My eye has been scoping this place the entire time. What a beautiful architecture.
Look, if rich people have anything, it's the money to make a nice house.
Absolutely, I agree. He starts walking
And-
around.
If you'd like to buy stuff, well, 30% discount. She grins. And indeed, guys, you may see that there is a fuck ton of treasure available to you.
Fuck me. That's a lot, yeah. Woo.
Sextant of the night.
You
So
observe
funny.
that, and she says, "You're looking at the sextant of the night." Well, this thing, she kind of picks it up and looks around. It is a finely wrought sextant made from silver with several onyx mirrors and shades, made from 10 sets of crystal glass. A fine spyglass made of silver is affixed to this frame. Removing the spyglass will destroy the sextant, so don't do that. By all appearances, the sextant shouldn't function, as the shades and mirrors are swapped. When you look through the spyglass, you see a night sky during the day and a sun during the night, as if the day and night were inverted. This will give you a +1 to your survival checks and a +2 when you're sensing direction. Not too shabby.
Beautiful item. Are you gonna have Fiore buy that?
I mean, I'm not gonna. No, I just like the name of it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking buy that then.
Okay.
I love that. Yeah. Fiore, you pick that up. And like,
He picks it up and he goes, sextant of the night.
God.
I fucking hate you.
Did you like that?
Shut the fuck up. So okay. It like catches the light of something. Honestly, very close enough.
He is glowing.
He is glowing, and it catches the silver of that thing, and Silk immediately is like, "Oh,
Give me that. I want that.
All right. I'll give you the sextant of the night.
Why'd you say it like that?
Like sex?
It's a sextant.
Yeah, sextant of the night. Like a woman of the night.
That's not what that means.
It's a Ulrich, it doesn't get my choke.
Perfect.
All right, Silk.
he like snickers.
All right, Silk.
All right, for that would be 66.5 gold.
All right.
So 66 gold, 5 silver.
66 gold, 5 silver. I'll nix that.
Okay, and you get the sextant of the night.
I have it. It's mine.
Very
And
cool.
It's so
Very
pretty.
nice. It's so pretty.
I'm not gonna use it. Silk just thought it was pretty and he wanted it. I will probably
Happy
never
to
use
sell to you of my own volition. What?
How did I not catch this earlier? I'm at 69 HP.
What? No, well, we did. Oh my god! Silk!
How did
Take a
I
hero
not know
point?
this? I'll take a hero point. Now at max again.
It was after battle, so that's why I didn't notice. Oh, the Mortalis coin is really cool. Small golden coin, usually stamped with the image of a boar or other resilient creature. The triggering damage would cause you to become dying too, typically due to a critical hit or your critical failure. You become dying 1 instead. In addition, for 10 minutes, you die from the dying condition at dying 5 rather than 4. Ooh.
That's pretty nice to have, right?
Yeah.
I do go down a lot.
You do go down quite a bit.
The horrible thing is that I go down a lot.
Do you want to buy that?
Yeah.
It's 14 gold.
Beautiful.
I'll take that. And this is a shopping haul. He's putting down gold every time he comes back to the counter and takes something.
Yeah, I don't know that there's anything that I immediately am thinking of.
Okay, well, she kind of comes up to you, Fiore, and she looks at you to see that you're, like, kind of figuring out what you want. And... what does she give you? What does she give you? She pulls out, I think, she takes a look at you, Fiore, and is kind of, like, figuring out what you're looking at, what's, what might be interesting to you.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, you know, I have an idea for something if you'd like.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And she pulls out a little helmet with wings on it.
What is that?
This is a Cassian helmet. And I know what you're thinking. Why would a nosferatu have this? And the answer is, it's kind of like surface worshippers wearing devil stuff to look scary, you know? It's meant to be, what's the word? Subversive.
Alternative?
Yeah, that's the word. But see, the Cassian helmet, when you wear this helmet, it's a lovely little brass helmet, has wings on either side, and you can lower a visor onto your face. While wearing the Cassian helmet, you gain a +1 status bonus to your AC and saves against unholy creatures. And once per hour, you can spend 2 actions to lower the visor and shoot out a beam from your eyes, doing 2d6 fire or cold damage to all creatures in a 15-foot line.
How much is that?
That one is 225 gold minus the discount. It'd be 150 gold.
I have a question out of character.
Mm-hmm.
I am deeply opposed to helmets. I hate them.
Yeah?
Is it possible to get that
To rework into maybe like
a circlet or the like crown stuff? Yeah, I just hate helmets. They cover my character's
you want your
head.
beautiful, beautiful hair.
Yeah, like I have turned off the helmet in every single video game that I can, and sometimes if I can't, I won't wear a helmet even though it is objectively worse.
That's totally fine. I think you start grimacing and says, it comes in this model, and she pulls out a circlet.
Oh.
The circlet does actually drop a visor over your eyes anyway, but it's cute. It looks cute.
That's probably better. I have and he's sort of as horns. It's hard with the...
I getcha. Sure. I mean, honestly, and she looks at you are wearing a circlet that you don't use very often. I'll trade you.
Yeah, I'd really like that.
Yeah, sure. And for what it's worth, and this is me saying I hate scaled items that are. It does 2d6 damage, lol, and it doesn't ever scale. So I will say a d6 of damage per level.
Okay.
But no, a d6 of damage per 2 levels.
Totally fine with me.
So that'll be 5d6 damage instead of 2d6, which I think fair enough, right?
How much is that in platinum?
Nothing. Free.
Oh, right.
She's trading it to you.
Right. Then.
Oh, it's Cassissian helmet, not Cassian. I've been saying that type of celestial wrong this entire time.
I was like, Cassian, like my OC. It's fine because it's not the spells that he was born with. If I have the ability to cast, I can use a wand, right?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
I think it might be a good idea to have the a wand of purification. The one here?
Oh, yes, the one, she kind of, she like thinks about it for a second trying to remember what the fuck it is because there's so many items here. And she goes, yeah, 1 second now.
Ulrich, also looking at that one, looks at Fiore like, thank you.
I don't want to burden you with all this. Only sometimes.
I have so many spell slots.
Don't worry.
And needing them to use Cleanse Affliction and Sound Body all the time in this God's forsaken place.
Oh, no, I understand. It's one of the reasons...
What rank spell is it?
Second. It's just the second rank one. It's the 250 GP. Okay. It's just that it's the same... it's the reason that I'm happy that with my healing, all I have to do is pray and I can heal more.
So this is a Cypress Onusa rod, poured straight from the surface, decorated with a number of paper streamers that rustle when shaken to direct purification magic. Wands of purification contain Cleanse Affliction, Clear Mind, or Sound Body. I think this is a Cleanse Affliction one. And once per day, you can cast it. You can cast Cleanse Affliction, Clear Mind, or Sound Body, in this case, Cleanse Affliction. If your counteract check would be sufficient only to suppress the effect until the beginning of your next turn, instead of fully counteract it, you can sustain the activation to do it again multiple times.
Cool. I like that.
Now, because this is the second rank one, it won't be able to cure diseases or poisons or curses.
No, it's okay. It just felt
You'd
like
have
something...
to get the 4th rank one to do that.
It felt like something that would be handy to have just in case.
Because I can sell you a 4th rank one.
How much would that be?
That one would be 1,400 gold. But I'll trade for you. And hold on. With a discount, it's 980 gold. So if you have anything worth 980 gold, I'll also trade it for you. And, money will make up the difference. Well, how much money are you willing to spend on getting the better wand?
I think like 32 gold, 32 gold, 32 platinum, which is 320. Hold on. Let me collect all the stuff when we're traveling. And he starts pulling. He's like one by one pulling weird potions and things out. There's like a bag of a fancy spice, and he's like,
Yeah, you drop a whole load of bric-a-brac on her plate, and she tallies it up and says, yeah, that'll do. I'm happy with that.
Okay, thank you. Sorry. I as much as I find a lot of good stuff here and I make money, I'm not kind of in it for the money, so.
Oh, no, I get it. I am in it for the money, though, so.
There's nothing wrong with
that.
And she turns to the rest of you and says, anything for use?
Definitely don't have enough for the things that I was looking for, so I'll pass on this time around.
Well, hold on. Let's figure out. Let's make a deal. I'll make a deal. You saved my life. What is it you're looking at?
There was the accompaniment cloak.
Oh, come on. You're a bard. It's perfect for you.
I understand that, but I, in total,
Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. I'll figure it out for you.
Oh, boy.
I want you to have this.
Okay.
All right?
I might have something you can throw in. Wasn't I going to sell the bravery pauldron?
Oh, yeah, the giant ring. You didn't want it?
Yeah, I didn't fucking want it, I don't think.
Okay.
Ulrich's in the middle of haggling, and Silk is like,
Here, you can throw this in.
and just like straight up puts it over Ulrich's head.
Oh, yeah.
This massive ring that belonged to a giant. And she stares and says, "Is this the ring of War Champion Corfell?"
Too gaudy for me. Well, not
Fact,
gaudy enough, I
that's-
guess.
That's enough on its own.
Huh?
Jesus. 1,400 gold, I'll take it.
Oh,
And you want the accompaniment cloak?
yeah.
This lush velvet capelet is embroidered with images of musicians playing a wide variety of instruments. The images animate when you make art, remaining embroidered but smoothly unknitting and reknitting in time with your performance. The figures play music that perfectly accompany your instrument, voice, or movements, granting you a +2 item bonus to your performance checks. Once per day, you gain 1 focus point, which you can only use to cast a bard composition spell. And once per day, you can spend 2 actions to cast Phantom Crowd to gain an audience. The crowd looks like the musicians on the garment and continues to accompany your performance checks. You can sustain this effect as usual.
Sure.
So you can strike up the band. And look, doesn't it look dapper on you? Now, you will need to choose, Ulrich, between wearing this and wearing the cloak of... that cloak you have that lets you fly.
Yeah, the Umbral Wings.
But she bites her lip a bit and says, "Might be able. Give me a second with that too. Hold on.
Okay.
Do you wear? Look, you can have this, right? But I'll trade you your umbral wings.
Mm-hmm.
How about this?" And she pulls out a pair of delightful-looking little boots, made from a soft leather with delicate white wings attached near the ankles. These sandals here, winged sandals, they are ensorcelled with powerful air magic. Whenever you would fall while wearing these sandals, they automatically cast Gentle Landing, Featherfall, on you. This benefit can only happen once every 10 minutes, and once per day you can cast a 2-action Awaken Wings. The wings grow in size and propel you through the air, granting you a fly speed of 30 feet for 10 minutes. I'll trade you that for the umbral wings, and you'll get the accompanying cloak for the other thing. How's that?
All right, sounds fair.
Okay, there we go. You trade 1 cloak for a ring and another cloak for some sandals.
Sick.
And look at you, don't you look dapper? Fantastic. And she kind of grins and says, "Will that be all for use today, my friends?" And then Facero walks up.
Oh, my darling, did you want to buy something?
And Facero picks up a chain sword. Want it? And she's like, "That'll be 6 gold." Cool. There you go. And Facero looks at you, Silk.
How pretty. Show it here.
Can you?
Oh.
They're asking Silk for... Okay, cut that.
No, that's exactly... That's what happens. It's like, "Oh, pretty." And then they don't budge. And you're like, "Oh, they want money."
Silk smiles. Silk smiles very, very fondly. And he drops 6 gold on the counter.
And she's like, "Thank you kindly." And this is a chain sword. It is a weapon like a longsword, attached to several bladed segments. And Facero kind of swings it around a bit. And you realize very quickly they have no idea how to use this. It's an advanced weapon. But goddamn, are they not happy about it anyway?
They just wanted it,
Do you
bro.
like it? Do you like your new toy?
Silk ruffles the top of Facero's head.
And Wanda gestures up the stairs and says, "You can have any bedroom you like. Thank you all so much for taking care of this. I genuinely owe you everything. Well, not everything, I have to make a living. But when you go back to Ildaris, will you tell everyone that the Vault of Riches is open for bit trade with the City of Elves?"
Of course.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I genuinely mean that. Well, I think I've learned some valuable lessons about generosity during all this. And also to never trust a man who has bat ears.
Well,
generally a good decision.
And, blood red eyes and, keeps muttering about blood.
Well, those are vampires. Probably don't trust vampires.
Yeah. Well, lesson learned, right?
Them, but don't trust any nosferatu.
Well, Wanda waves you all upstairs. And Ulrich, Silk, Facero, and Fiore, you all retreat to lavish bedrooms, bedazzled in new treasure. Ulrich, your boots with wings squeak as you walk up the stairs, your beautiful cloak embroidered with musicians playing. Silk, with a golden coin glinting around on your skirt. Fiore, with a beautiful circlet on your forehead. And Facero, with a chainsword around their waist. You all make your way upstairs to rest in the Vault of Riches. And tomorrow, your journey to continue exploring the last reaches of the Abomination Vaults continue. Patrons, hear me now. It has come to my attention that someone has used the Patreon outros as an attack on my character and my honor as an Irishman. And yet I refuse to submit. This episode would not have been possible without the support of our patrons.
Dose those 3 thick trees.
Cunt! Damon, Chase Curtin, Tiny Brass Ant, Celestial, Kate Cornelius, Key, Windy 2002. I'm sorry, I just have to go back. That motherfucker, they signed up for a whole year. You sick fuck. You sick fuck. Windy 2002, Als, Millie, Nora Rose, Cel Ravau, The Protease Inhibitor, River Supports Artist, Horror Fan, Lightning Scar, Dr. Caesar MD, A Potato, Derpy Gamer, Quinlan Boss, Meow Mai, Abyssal Chimera, Night the Werewolf Teacher, A Sleepy Bear, Kyle Damon, Phoebe Jeebies, Lux Rexus, Tony Saunders, Mita, Moth, Aries, Alexander Criswell, Skyly, Blurstellian, Ginley Tricked, Baal Punyon, Matthew Wilson Krasnovich, Tillin Shark, Jotin Love, G Barbera, Luke, Simon Strange, Seth, Rain, Lichelo, Gizmo, Cass, Fable Mackleduff, Ava, Ramthi Bright, Lonesome Chunk, Sean C, Natasha Lumley, Reflux, Ellie, Jenna Mitchell, Kane Kendrick, Sky Evangeline, Triceratops, Anna Maria, Jordan, Emily Laderna, Jean de Bookwater, SS66 Seeker, and Dame Valerie III. If you'd like to see what you can get for helping us keep rolling, check out patreon.com/diceroll today, bitch.
Hey there, I'm Hugh from Podderation. If you like today's show, why not check out Rolling Dice and Taking Names, the premier tabletop review show. Join Marty and Tony as they invite you to their metaphorical kitchen table to talk about all the latest board games, RPG games, miniatures, and anything in the tabletop world that takes their fancy. From in-depth reviews to the latest gaming news, they make it their mission to find the latest and greatest in the tabletop world and deliver it all wrapped up for your listening pleasure. Available wherever you get your podcasts.